I am convinced that the best side dish to go along with a nice glazed ham on Easter is Southern potato salad. So that's what we're going to do today. Here we go. So I've got 5 medium russet potatoes that I'm going to bring to a boil in my pan, boil them until they're fork tender for about 40 minutes, and then I'm going to put them in cold water and then refrigerate them for about 2 hours until they're chilled well so that they'll hold together. While the potatoes are boiling, we'll make our dressing. We're going to start with a cup of good quality mayonnaise. That's either Hellmann's or Duke's. To that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. You could also use apple cider vinegar if you prefer that. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper, and then a half teaspoon of celery seed. Very important that you put the celery seed in there. And then I'm also going to put a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and a tablespoon of sweet pickle relish. Use my whisk, and I'll give this a good mix. We'll set this aside in the refrigerator, let it chill a little more while we get ready to cut our potatoes up. We've boiled our potatoes until they're fork tender, then I've peeled them. The peels come off really easy, and then I've chilled them just for a couple of hours because you want them to be a little bit chilled or they won't hold together when you go to cut them up. So I've cut them all up into nice little cubes. I put them in my bowl. I'm going to add about another half teaspoon of salt. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of finely chopped celery and about 3/4 of a cup of finely chopped red onion. I'm also going to add 3 boiled eggs that I have chopped up as well. Boiled eggs are great in this. Once I get that done, I'm going to use my my spoonula, and I'm going to just turn this over and mix this well together. Be careful; the potatoes aren't totally chilled, so they're still a little soft. So just mix them gently. Once I get those all mixed together like that, I'm going to come in and I'm going to add the dressing that we've made, and then I'm just going to gently toss all of this together. Very important step: once you get this all tossed together, you want to let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 8 hours, and if you can let it sit overnight, that's even better. All the flavors will marry together, and this is the perfect side dish. It just reminds me of summer outdoor barbecues, anything like that, at the lake, at the river, wherever you are. This is the best recipe for potato salad. Enjoy! You could leave me off a cliff with a good potato salad. Okay, Easter, this is coming Sunday. Get your recipes together. Okay, bye. Yummo.